Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the right here. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
That makes the score Ohio State 7, Texas 0.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. First down here for this offense. Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made at the 43. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting, they thought with certain formations, they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. They'll run the option. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's a target, and it's complete. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a 1st down. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
defense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score tied at 7.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Graham. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Graham. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Makes the grab, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play. And I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
Completion makes it second down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback still with the football. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? He'll go down, but he doesn't.
Tight end.
first down yardage.
Chris, how about this? You're inside the red zone. You get the fourth down. You go for it. You show that aggressive approach. Your players love that you show confidence in them. And you're rewarded with a first down.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Ohio State.
Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he scores! Touchdown, Ohio State.
Number 20. Brad and the
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score. Ohio State 14. Texas.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 19. Set to kick this one off. Texas.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Texas offense comes back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And a quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Extending the play now. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Takes the handoff. It's Gibson. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, I don't know what's more impressive, the catch or getting his foot down and having the awareness to know it.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Bringing pressure. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Contact as he threw it. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Yeah, they tried to surprise him here to start off this third quarter. Just didn't pan out. I think you got to respect them for trying, though. I like that call.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Going the other way, can they stop him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Gives it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Can he make it to the marker? Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. That's a design quarterback keeper.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Hard running through a tackle. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll take the lead in the 2nd half.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. And the pass is incomplete. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out. It's Graham. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Texas Longhorns will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. The Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. It's a run. Running back's got it. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas. Just ran away from the defense.
All week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
It almost is like the quarterback just said to himself, I've got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this first down. He gets the first, and keep the chains moving.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Hands off to the left. Running through the tackle. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Heading left after the handoff. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And on the carry, he's heading left. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Ohio State 35, Texas 26.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Texas.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Enough for the first, but still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. Refuses. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Screen to the wide receiver. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Using his legs on the scramble. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking for his back. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights through a tackle. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points.
And it's blocked. The kick was low. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive on the play call? Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Gain of 13. And that's a first down for the offense.
First down and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Now he's looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looks to the left for a quick throw, and he's got it. Stopped right there, but it's first and goal at the 5.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money.